Now, in high definition, from the station on your side, this is WAVY News Online.
Hurricane Irene is approaching.
Thanks for logging on to WAVY.com. We have team coverage now on our latest track and how people are now preparing. We start with Super Doppler 10 meteorologist Sige Galindo in the Super Doppler 10 Weather Center. Sige.
Yeah, the storm still has winds of 90 miles per hour, so still a very strong storm, although looking a lot more ragged than it looked with some of the earlier updates, but still hanging on to those very strong winds, and that's likely to really increase as it moves into the warmer waters and continue to stay in a favorable environment the next 24 to 36 hours. So here's the latest update per 11 o'clock. Notice a Category 1 tomorrow, 2 by Thursday, potentially a 3 with winds at 125 miles per hour. And notice the track takes it onshore in southern Hatteras, but we still have that cone of uncertainty that could still take it a little bit further offshore or even maybe a little bit further inland. So still a lot to be determined, but certainly if you're in the Outer Banks, you got to start really thinking about the potential for some evacuations. In the meantime, nice weather in store as we go into the day for tomorrow. 74 by 9 o'clock, by noon 83. We'll take it to the mid 80s, so just about a degree or two warmer than where we were for today. So another nice day in store, especially with the low humidity and the drier air in place. That changes Thursday and Friday. Temperatures around 90, and again, depending on the eventual track of Irene, could be talking about some heavy rain and strong winds as we head into Saturday and early Sunday as well.
And now we continue our team coverage of Hurricane Irene.
With 10 on your sides, Jason Marks is in Buxton, North Carolina.
Call it the calm before the storm.
Today it was gorgeous and sunny and hot.
The Lackey family on vacation from Mechanicsville, Virginia, waited all year for this trip to the Outer Banks.
At this point, until it gets closer up the coast, I'm not so worried.
So far, 3 days of sun has left this family flying high. You wouldn't know it by looking down the beach, but things could be about to change.
We've been checking it on the cell phones and the news and the radio and saw that they moved it up and moved it down, but it sounded like we'd be all right till Saturday or Sunday.
Irene is bearing down on the Atlantic coast, and the Outer Banks might be right in her path.
This is pretty much what we do every year, go to the beach, the Outer Banks. Having a good week. We talked about next year maybe coming a week or two earlier, though.
Tomorrow morning, nearby Ocracoke Island will start evacuating. The Lackeys have never been through a hurricane. They say if Irene comes, they plan to follow suit.
I don't think we'll ride it out. I think we're talking about maybe leave Friday night.
And reports of earthquake aftershocks are already coming into our newsroom.
We started seeing posts on Facebook this evening. The tremors rattled buildings and nerves after this 5.8 earthquake that happened this afternoon. The epicenter in Mineral, Virginia, just northwest of Richmond. It's the largest to hit the Commonwealth since 1897, and it was felt as far south as Georgia all the way up to Chicago. Cell phone service was disrupted, planes and trains delayed.
Local emergency crews worked quickly to get people out of the high-rise buildings in Norfolk. Robert Carter was inside Dominion Tower when that building started swaying. A man from California said it was scarier than any other quake that he'd ever lived through. The tremor prompted evacuations of all downtown high-rise buildings and Eastern Virginia Medical School.
There was no sound, and it was peculiar in that not only a sinking feeling, it felt like side by side.
The register started moving, and I looked at the walls, and there were pictures that were kind of rocking, and I thought, we just had an earthquake.
Hundreds filled the streets while officials inspected those buildings. Fortunately, though, there wasn't much major damage. Stay with WAVY News 10 for all your day's news.
Our next newscast is 5 a.m. We'll see you then.
Now, in high definition, from the station on your side, this is WAVY News Online.